Neither will the horse be adjudged to be generous, that is sumptuously adorned, but the horse whose nature is illustrious. Nor is the man worthy who possesses great wealth, but he whose soul is generous. Wealth is a weak anchor, and glory cannot support a man. This is the law of God, that virtue only is firm and cannot be shaken by a tempest. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. Above all things, respect yourself. Let no one persuade you by word or deed to do or say whatever is not best for you. Hate and fear breed a poison in the blood, which if continued affects eyes, ears, nose, and the organs of digestion. Therefore it is not wise to hear and remember the unkind things others might say about you. You will know that wretched men are the cause of their own suffering, who neither see nor hear the good that is near them, and few are the ones who know how to secure release from their troubles. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. The most momentous thing in human life is the art of winning the soul to good or evil. Declining from the public ways, walk in unfrequented paths. We ought so to behave to one another as to avoid making enemies of our friends, and at the same time to make friends of our enemies. Choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. Choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. If you're asked, what is the silence? Respond, it is the first stone of the wisdom's temple. Meaningful silence is better than meaningless words. It is better whither to be silent, or to say things of more value than silence. Sooner throw a pearl at hazard than an idle or useless word, and do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. It is better to be silent than to dispute with the ignorant. It is only necessary to make war with 5 things: with the maladies of the body, the ignorances of the mind, with the passions of the body, with the seditions of the city, and the discords of families. In anger we should refrain both from speech and action. Anger begins in folly and ends in repentance. No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. Know thyself, and thou wilt know the universe. We come from God, as the tree from the root and the stream from the spring. That's why we should always be in contact with Him, as the trunk from the root, because the stream dries up when it is separated from the spring, and the tree dies when it is uprooted. None but God is wise. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. If you have a wounded heart, touch it as little as you would an injured eye. There are only 2 remedies for the suffering of the soul: hope and patience. As soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom. Educate the children, and it won't be necessary to punish the men. Do not go to bed until you have gone over the day 3 times in your mind. What wrong did I do? What good did I accomplish? What did I forget to do? No man should quit his post but at the command of his general, that is, of God Himself. The highest goal of music is to connect one's soul to their divine nature, not entertainment. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words, rather correct your mistakes with examination. A man is never as big as when he is on his knees to help a child. A man is never as big as when he is on his knees to help a child. Salt is born of the purest parents, the sun and the sea. Envy has been, is, and shall be the destruction of many. What is there that envy hath not defamed, or malice left undefiled? Truly no good thing. So in life, some enter the services of fame and others money. But the best choice is that of those few who spend their time in the contemplation of nature and as lovers of wisdom. As long as man continues to be the ruthless destroyer of lower living beings, he will never know health or peace. For as long as men massacre animals, they will kill each other. If there be light, then there is darkness. If cold, heat. If height, depth. If solid, fluid. If hard, soft. If rough, smooth. If calm, tempest. If prosperity, adversity. If life, death. I would have to say the probability of us dying seems extremely high. Let exercise alternate with rest. Number was the substance of all things,